Alright, welcome back to Duck Detective. What are we doing here? I think we've seen everything here. None of these are marked as new, right? So let's just talk.
This is getting intense, isn't it?
Sure, Freddy. Why not?
Maybe you could need a little help?
You could need... That's a technically not wrong, but an unusual phrasing. Maybe I could use a little help? No, not really.
You seem lonely.
You seem lonely, Freddy. You seem lonely. And I don't mean that as a read. You seem lonely.
I
And
could be
it
your
seems like you're
assistant.
projecting quite a lot.
What do you want me to do? Decipher messaging? Talk someone into telling us the truth? Follow people around?
Go back to your desk and don't bother anyone.
I'm pretty good at that.
Just stay here.
Or stay here. Same thing.
Like this?
Yeah, Freddy. Yeah.
Yep, you're doing great.
Okay. Boy, oh boy. Ducks are named after Sir Geoffrey Duck, of course. Hold on real quick. Thought I had this adjusted slightly before, but it was bothering. Why does this still say? Well, we'll come back to that.
Oh, who would hire me at this age?
Why is now the time for an existential crisis, Margaret?
Oh, maybe I can be a real estate agent.
I mean, no. Listen, there's a lot of people who go into real estate because they're like, oh, it's easy to get a real estate license. And yeah, there's lots of, that's kind of true. But that doesn't make you a good real estate agent. Stop selling things you don't know things about. Basically what I'm saying.
I always wanted to be a rich real estate agent.
You always wanted to be rich. You didn't want to be a real estate agent. Alright, Freddy, what's on your computer? I don't want to know what's on Freddy's computer, do I? He's looking me up, because of course he is. Looking for a job will do almost anything. Buy my book. Oh boy. I'm almost as pathetic as he is. Detective novel. Murder. Murder at the Beaver's Dam. When the dam broke, Beaver Bikel lost his mind. A kidnapping. Why are these relevant clues? A kidnapping and a kingpin. Never kidnap a king penguin kingpin on his birthday. Is kingpin the name of the penguin? Because then it shouldn't be a kingpin. Anyway. Alright.
Someone is clearly obsessed with detectives.
If it took you this long to realize that, you're not a good detective yourself. Anyway. Alright. Let's see. Anything from the boss? Oh, well, you're...
Why would Laura recruit you to deal with a theft?
I honestly don't know. Mostly because everybody else in this place seems to be incompetent or a busybody or generally self-centered, so...
Aren't there any other detectives who are actually qualified for the job?
Do you have any suggestions, and are you going to pay?
I've been doing very well so far, if I do say so myself. The truth will be revealed in the end.
Not a very convincing statement of belief in yourself there. You really flubbed the delivery on that one, but okay. Oh, he's not in here anymore, so now I can get at the safe.
Finally, Manfred is out of his office. Time to see what's behind his precious family portrait. CS00BD. That's single digits.
I can't close that back up.
Detective work isn't easy.
Oops, that's not what I meant to do.
I was sure I would be able to crack this.
I hope that didn't... I didn't want to use any hints because, I don't know if there's an achievement for it or not, but I just prefer to do it myself anyway. Okay. CSBD. So the only thing I'm thinking about is the customer service and... What is BD? I don't know what 00... Or 00? But I don't know what number that would go with anyway. God. Man, actually being able to see them up close, without having to use in full, really puts this in different perspective. Okay, wasn't quite ready for that. CSBD birthday calendar. Let me see. Oops. I can't move this around, can I? Wow, if this is all the slots, then we're actually kind of maybe approaching near the end of the game. Oh. I didn't know this was here. But there's people to talk to. Huh. Okay. Manfred's out in the parking lot. Oh, the coffee machine. I didn't even see that. And then the boss's office. Where's his... Oh, here. Wait. That says that... Is that not a thing? I'm looking at his briefcase. Seems like it's what it's pointing at, but maybe that's an arbitrary thing. Maybe we'll come back with the code later. Alright. Let's not go mess with Manfred yet, just in case. I don't think this game has a fail state, but just in case.
She left? Just like this? Maybe she's at home.
Boris, don't be a stalker.
Should I look for her?
Sophie left! And she left a note on the desk.
Is it "you all suck"?
Let's see. The last dialed number on this phone is 03051777.
I don't know what that tells me. Unless I want to dial the number myself. I'll tell them everything. Don't. You block this number. Click here to unblock. Am I the asshole for expecting my coworkers to remember my birthday? It's my 20th birthday today and no one congratulated me. I mean, the fact that you're 20 really answers the question. You are the asshole, yes. I mean, like, unless you have, if your coworkers also happen to be your close friends, then your question should be, am I the asshole for my wanting my close friends expecting? What did she say? Expecting. Expecting is telling. Because yeah. You don't get to expect... Honestly, being 20 years old, you expect a lot of things. And when you get to be a little older, you realize expecting anything out of the world or out of anyone is really a wasteful exercise that leads to a lot of... I don't want to be too down on this, but like... Expectations are for people who are not in touch with reality. if you made a plan for your own birthday at the office and told everybody about it and asked them to show up, and they said they would, and then they didn't, then you would not be an asshole for expecting them to show up. But expecting them to throw you a party or remember your birthday at all is, in fact, you are the asshole. It's my 20th birthday and no one congratulated me. I don't need much, but at least a handwritten card would have been nice. You're not getting a handwritten card, I'm sorry. In fact, I have a personal pet peeve of writing cards to people in offices. I've worked in offices for a substantial part of my professional career, and I hate obligated cards. I think they are, like, I hate receiving them and I hate writing them. I think they are shallow and don't really mean much. They're a token of basic humanity, which I don't really like. Even when I've worked in offices where I knew my coworkers fairly well and even considered some of them to be friends, I still don't really want a card from them, whether it's a condolences or a congratulations or whatever. Like, there are rare occasions when I think that might be appropriate, depending on the circumstances and the people present, but I think more often than not, it is a wasteful gesture that puts a lot of burden of expectation on people who shouldn't have those expectations randomly put on them, especially by, like, when a manager comes to you is like, hey, will you write a nice letter or a nice note on this card for so and so, and you're like, I don't know that person, we don't work in the same department, I don't know what's happening in their life, and I don't know why I'd be writing something to them about that. But sure, I guess out of a sense of obligation, I'll waste other time that I could be doing actual work things on. Anyway, I'm gonna get off my soapbox. No, you're not getting a handwritten card. Sorry. Especially from the office where people don't like each other that much, or at least there's a lot of tension of some kinds. Okay, where's the last part? Huh? What am I missing? Oh. I don't know why that was so hard. I wouldn't call that a fight. At most, that's maybe a disagreement. And this is far more telling than this is.
I can't believe she complained about this online.
I can. She's a petty 20-year-old who throws a tantrum at work. Several tantrums, in fact. That's it. I quit. You'll never see me again. Cool. I mean, bye. Bye, Felicia. Yeah, she is dramatic.
What a dramatic turn.
No, it's not a dramatic turn. She's being dramatic over nothing.
I should keep this as evidence.
Wasn't the original crime we were investigating here about fucking Salami? I don't know why any of this is relevant.
It says it's locked.
Well, let us in. Why is this still locked?
Sophie's parents are awful, you know.
Okay.
I wonder if that's what made her run away.
You know, I'm very curious what kind of awful you mean, because there's lots of different kinds of awful parents, and there are genuinely lots of awful parents out there. But you genuinely, excuse me, you generally don't turn out to have that spoiled sense of entitlement that she exhibits without having been fairly well pampered and spoiled by your parents. You don't make it to 20 years old believing those kinds of things out of the blue.
This is the note Sophie left. Can you tell me more about it?
It doesn't make sense at all that she'd just suddenly leave. She definitely needs the money.
Oh, so is she smuggling the salami?
And she would have told me. I'm her friend.
Are you sure? I mean, you guys do seem
Did you read Sophie's
closer than
letter?
those, but...
I did. Something's off. Something's different.
That's really not helpful, Boris. Could you be more specific? If you drop a duck, it will always land pointing north. I can't tell if that's just glowing weird because of the outside lighting, or if that's actually, there's actually still something to find here.
It's not really a detective's job to spin crazy conspiracy theories, is it?
You're not paying me, for one. And two, what do you mean crazy conspiracy theories?
Sometimes the truth is pretty crazy.
Yeah,
Seems a bit cheap.
I mean, I do have evidence for some of this.
Have you seen Sophie's resignation?
No,
What are you doing out here in the parking lot then, man?
I can't say it comes at a surprise. She never particularly enjoyed her job.
Manfred, you are the manager here, is that correct? If you knew that your employee did not enjoy their job, that's one thing. And I'm not saying it's the responsibility of every manager to make the job enjoyable for every employee, because sometimes employees just don't like the job that they decided that they signed on to do in the first place. But I don't know, man. Like, did you find out any more about why she did or didn't like the job, or engage with her on it at all, or did you just know that and let it ride?
It's difficult finding replacements nowadays, though.
I don't know. Like, to be honest, man, I don't have a lot of evidence that she was particularly good at her job or that it's particularly difficult. Alright, still nothing out here. Why is this still... That's marked, but there's nothing there. Okay.
What do you think of this note?
It's no surprise she's left, is it?
Hey, isn't it? You seemed very engaged in making her a birthday cake, which either means to me that you were friendly enough with her, or you thought you were friendly enough with her that that was something you felt obligated or happy to do. Or, I mean, more on the obligation side, you thought she was unpleasant and were trying to placate her by, you know, playing all sides, and yeah, I don't know.
Would you want to work with someone you've dated in the past?
I'm sorry, what? Oh, you don't mean you. Okay, I was like, listen, it's a big age gap. Could we not add any detail to that? Anyway, to be perfectly honest, I've lost track of who, what, where, when, why. You didn't date Freddy, did you?
What do you think of Sophie's resignation?
Or is it Boris? Is Boris her obsessive ex?
Oh? I guess Boris was overdoing it a bit with that present.
Oh, okay.
I did tell him to cool off a bit. Why are people not listening to me?
'Cause you're kind of annoying. And not always right. Maybe tone it down a little?
It's a heart-shaped necklace.
Yeah, okay.
Looks tacky.
Okay, so... Boris got oh. That's a verb, okay. Wanted to, Yeah, that seems right. Right? That's gotta be right, right? Alright, we don't have all the clues there anyway, but that's funny. Alright, let's see. About... Oh. Illegally... Boris... Wait. I don't really have any evidence for any of this. I'm just like piecing stuff together. I'm not sure how much of this game I'm actually supposed to get all the clues versus like just take cracks at stuff. What's up with the coffee maker? Or is it the coffee maker, or is it something else? It's not the coffee maker. What is going on in here?
Oh, I doubt they washed their hands after leaving that.
So what's the code? Wait a minute, there was a phone on the table. Can I grab that? I didn't see a marker. Oh, that's what it was. It's just really that dot is really buried in there. I don't know why I saw the phone before I saw the dot.
Someone forgot their phone. Someone forgot.
Oh no. It's the K-pop girlies. Are your parents still angry at you? Cool. So this was useless.
This is curious.
Is it?
Why would she write like this?
Because she's 20. Why is that still marked? Whatever, it's probably nothing. Okay, what's the deal with this then? CS00 or 00?
It's a letter for an application for a promotion to Senior Customer Service Agent. Signed by L. Angst. What a fancy nameplate. It says Ernst.
Right. I'm not missing a different thing in here. Alright, what clues do I have? It's weird that the only time I get to see these images in full is from this menu after I've done everything already. Can the CSOO... So it's Freddy... It's Laura, Freddy... What's BD? And how do I turn those into digits? How do I turn... I'm confused by this. Okay. I need to get a drink of water, so I'm gonna cut the episode here and give this a thought, and then we'll come back and see if we can figure this out.